When is graffiti art? Well, if you live in London, you've probably heard of the graffiti artist Banksy, whose witty murals sell for enormous sums of money. And there used to be one right here, until someone took not only the graffiti, but also a huge chunk of wall. Now, it is still visible on Google Street View, complete with a couple of tourists having their photo taken beside it. But if you want to see it in real life, you're going to have to spend an awful lot of money. John Zarella in Miami takes up the story.
Thanks, Dan. Here's the connection to Miami. It's called Fine Art Auctions Miami. On their website, the Banksy mural turned up for an auction of street art on February 23rd. Now, I had the chance to talk exclusively with the man who runs the auction house, and he told me about how they got the rights to auction the Banksy.
We decided to present a street art auction in Miami because we think it's the right place to protect and to promote the street artwork. There's a lot of artists here around about this kind of art, and so we thought that it was the right place to make a street art auction. So we contact all our contacts able to have collectors, able to have some works of that kind, and we've been offered then some work of art. This work of art comes that way.
Understandably, lots of people in the London neighborhood are upset that the Banksy disappeared. But according to Frederick Tutt, just because this piece of art was on a wall doesn't necessarily mean it belongs to the public.
And some people think because it's on the wall in the street, the works are owned to the public. But, like the mosaic and the ancient time, like the Iznik tiles in Turkey, not everything owns to the public. Some things owns to the private. And for our research, the wall, it's a private wall, so
Owned by the building.
Owned by
Whoever owns the building.
and the owner or the owner of the building. So I think that the right thing is to have the owner of the building.
According to Frederick Tutt, they are talking with their attorneys about whether to keep the Banksy in the February 23rd auction. At this point, they don't have any plans to remove it. In fact, it is such a big deal item that the Banksy is actually on the cover of the auction magazine. John Zarella, CNN, Miami.